what's going on YouTube? Marine X back at it again. I wanted to tell you, man, like, listen, it doesn't matter if you're EDCing a pack, if you're EDCing a bag, a messenger bag or something like that. It's important to have something with you, especially if you're doing a lot of outdoor stuff that can get you out of a bind. Or if you're going to, someone's house and you know that they always need something fixed, toilet seats loose, some screws need to be tightened. It's nice to be able to have a small pack with you at all times. Today, I bring you my tool EDC kit that lives in every single one of my bags. This just goes from bag to bag, no matter what's going on. It's in your face. It's the Maxpedition Fatty. It is just a pack that I keep with me no matter what's going on. Let's first start off by talking about the pack itself. So this is the Maxpedition Fatty. This is the, Maxpedition makes organizers. This is their Fatty edition. They have one smaller than this, which is called the EDC Pocket Organizer. And then they got a couple that's bigger. The next one size up is called the Beefy, which I didn't necessarily want that. This is kind of a good size for me. This one specifically is 5 inches in length. It's about 2 inches in width when it's not stocked up with stuff. And it's 7 inches in height. So, it's MOLLE compatible. So, you can hook this to a bag if you want to. It also has a very nice, strong grab handle here. Really good stitching on this grab handle. So that's one thing I'll give them. This isn't their first rodeo. Maxpedition's been making these organizers for a very long time. It's a full clamshell opening. Those are some things that I really liked about it that really drew me in. One thing I will say, the country of origin is Taiwan. At least it's not China, but it is not American, but it is what it is. Let's talk about what I keep on the outside of the pack. I got a little morale patch. Literally, it's a guy in an EOD suit. If you see me run and try to keep up, that's an indicator that, some stuff is going down. But most importantly, I do have a pen here. This is called the Everyman Military Grafton. This is like a luxury metal writing EDC pen. It lays down ink well. I'm real big into nice pens. I'm real big into like nice cigar cutters and stuff like that. I do spoil my stuff on stuff like that. It's 100% aluminum body pen. It does come with an extra refill. The thing I like about this most, it just has an incredible weight in your hand. I probably should use it more, but I've just got other pens that kind of taken over for that. And then, it does have the mesh slip pocket in the front if you want to put something else in there. But, I tend to keep mine pretty full with stuff. So has the YKK zippers on the outside, which make it durable. And this thing just slips into multiple pockets. So if I am EDCing the 511 amp bag, if I'm EDCing the Vertex Ready Pack, it doesn't even matter. Or even if I'm not bringing a bag with me at all, if I'm just going to be, having a diaper bag with me, because obviously you guys know I have a small kiddo, then I have that option as well. So we crack this thing open and we have an assortment of tools. So first off, I have an adjustable wrench. When I don't have a bunch of wrenches in here, it's kind of nice to just have an adjustable wrench that can be used in different scenarios. So I keep this here. I also try my best whenever I can to get made in America. This is an old school made in America Irwin vice grip. I've had this thing for 11 plus years. This is a true genuine Irwin vice grip, and I have it in multiple sizes. So I also keep here just a two-way. So one side is a slotted screwdriver, the other side is Phillips. This is just a nice tool to pull out. I don't know what I might be walking into, and most likely, no matter what's going on, this tool will take care of either one of those. So I kind of keep that. And this is made by Husky. I'll try to link as much of this stuff up below as I can. And of course, obviously those will be affiliate links. So if you use those, you'll be helping out the channel, and I would appreciate that. Another made in America tool. This is a Craftsman bit driver, and this is a made in America Craftsman that, once again, I've had for like 11 years. I keep the bits in here as well, but this is just nice to have to be able to use. And whatever the case may be, if I'm grabbing, if I'm not sure if it's going to be a T or a hex or a Phillips or whatever, I'll have that. So this here is a Stanley needle nose pliers, super old. I probably could replace them, but it works. I mean, it has the you know, the cutter inside, the wire cutters inside, needle nose grip, and it, you know, the grips are still fine. I just don't really see a reason why I need to replace it. So this is another adjustable wrench by Irwin. This one here, I probably need to knock some of the rust off, but you never know when you need to make a certain adjustment or you just need to hold a workpiece. So it's nice to have something in here that if I'm holding a workpiece, I can use, you know, I have two different ways to grab hold of it. So in the very back here, to go with that pen, I do keep a Write in the Rain notebook. So, you know, I keep plenty of these things around no matter which pack I have. Sometimes, depending on where I'm going, if I'm just taking this inside, this thing here is just a, you know, you can use whatever you want it for. It's really designed for your keys, and I want to make sure I don't lose something. You know, I'll clip my keys on that or whatever. So this side has the elastic bands inside. Both sides have the elastic bands. Some go horizontal, some run vertically. It has a slip pocket in the very back. In the very back, it also has a little loop holder that you could use and hook something to that if you saw fit. I don't keep anything on there. So over here, I keep a tape measure. This is only 9 foot. It's DeWalt, but it is magnetic. So it has a rare earth magnet in the back of this, so I can, you know, put this wherever I need to. But, you know, normally if I'm going to someone's house and it's just a quick task or whatever, I don't need more than 9 feet. Next here, this is one of my favorite utility knives, which I might even do a full review about this knife because this thing is so freaking awesome. This is called the Prybred X. This is a multi-tool by Gerber, and it's really an 8-in-1 tool. So it has exchangeable parts, one of them being a toolless exchange for the utility blade. I really use this thing a lot for opening boxes, breaking down boxes. You can see the blade, and I don't care if this thing gets damaged because at the end of the day, it's just a utility knife. This is a number 11 fine edge utility knife, which in comparison, you're probably more used to the utility knife. Like here, I have this special ops utility knife. So they're a little bit different from one another. This fine edge utility knife, I like for different scenarios, but it just depends on what I have going on. It has a nice slide lock on there. It also has some paracord. It's in like this urban blue color. So if you know, if you need some paracord, but you also, it makes for a nice grip on this thing. It does have a bottle opener, which I feel like every tool nowadays has a bottle opener because we always have this like drastic need to be able to freaking open our bottles, but whatever. So technically this entire area is a pry bar. So you have a large flat driver or slotted driver right here. And then this slot here is a nail puller. So if you need to pull some nails. And then this is a smaller slotted driver. So 2 different slotted drivers. So all around a nice tool. And then there's a lanyard hole right there if you want to put this on a keychain, which I don't normally do stuff like that, but I like this thing. This is made in China, designed in Portland, Oregon. That's why, you know, some Gerber stuff is made in America, some Gerber stuff is made in the States. This is one of those made in China, but it's pretty freaking solid. I really enjoy it. I don't really EDC this thing because it doesn't have a pocket clip, but I do like to keep this in my case overall. Underneath, so obviously I have the larger bit driver by Craftsman. For any of those micro things, I like to keep this small micro bit driver in here, which has some of the smaller T drives and, you know, number 1, number 2 Phillips, and just things that, you know, it's highly unlikely that when I go to someone's house and they ask me to do something, they're going to have these. So I just kind of be able to like the fact that I can pull this out and use it and not have to worry about it. So it has an extension just in case I need to have a longer reach, or I can put it directly into the slot itself. So here in the middle, I keep a Lumen Top flashlight. This Lumen Top flashlight, I think it puts out about 300 lumens. But it has a diffuser on the very top, so I can diffuse the light. And the thing I like about it is once you turn the flashlight on, it, you know, this diffuser works pretty good, diffuses light and all that good stuff. Once you turn it off, you know, it actually glows green for a little bit until it cools down. So I like that. This is it's aluminum construction body, and of course this thing runs off of one AA battery, so I don't have to worry about, you know, running out of battery. I can always just grab one at a store. It does have the little lanyard here, and I do keep a cord. I also keep an additional Right in the Rain pin in here, just in case the pin in the front slips out or that pin grows legs. One of my favorite multi-tools, which I think it should no longer live in this case, but I have a couple of these things. So this is the Leatherman Mutt. This is an 18-in-1 multi-tool by Leatherman. This is made in America. This is really designed for use for firearms. At the end of the day, it's a multi-tool with additional firearm features. Like here, this is a bolt override tool specifically for an AR-15, AR-10 type of weapon, stuff like that. So they make an EOD version. This one here is really for armament. So this one is really good, like I say, for the AR-15 type weapon. I mean, you got your needle nose pliers, and then inside technically is a larger regular plier. And then you got your wire strippers and your wire crimpers. So technically you got 4 tools just here in the plier section. So it does include your traditional knife. It also includes a saw. This entire portion of the tool is a hammer. So you can take it in your hand like this and hammer whatever you need to do. So it has a cutting hook up here right underneath the lanyard. I mean, this thing has everything you could think of, another bottle holder. You know, it includes a carabiner. It has Phillips screwdriver. So I told you the punch tool, the firearm punch tool, but it includes a slotted driver. You can flip that over and access the Phillips. They also, on this other side, right underneath the deep pocket carry, is another, if I push that down, this is another bit that they include, which Leatherman normally doesn't give you so many bits when you buy their multi-tools, but this is one of their premium multi-tools, so they give you that as well. You know, once again, because this is specifically really designed for weapons, this is a bronze, and you can replace this as a bronze carbon scraper. So obviously you can scrape carbon. Here's another punch you can use if AR-10 and stuff like that, and you need to actually disengage the bolts to drop the lower receiver on the AR-10 or AR-15. You could use that. So this is just a really nice Leatherman. The thing about this thing, I would say it is pretty pricey. I think they run about $170, and I have a couple of these things. I like the way they work. I like to keep them. If you guys seen my loadout kit for my range, you know, I have a 30-in-1 tool that I use, which that tool is awesome. It is bigger. This can be slipped in my pocket, and this lives in this pack. So if I go to the range and I don't take my entire loadout, all I bring is this, I'm still going to be able to service my weapon just with this multi-tool. So at the very top here, I keep a bunch of Ranger bands. So I keep some Ranger bands here of multiple sizes. These can be obviously used to hold stuff down. And then I'll keep a bunch of zip ties because you just never know. Over here in this pocket is where I actually keep the bits for the bit driver. So there's Phillips and T-bits, and there's square and just T10, T15, T20, just whatever I might need with the bit driver, I keep that located there. And they're not one specific brand. It's just whatever I can grab and have a mixture of. That's it, man. What do you keep in your EDC toolkit? But you know, what am I missing? What else do you think I can slip in this thing? I really don't think I have any more space. I probably could put something in those Ranger bands, but this kit serves me well. Usually if I go somewhere and I'm going to someone's house and they need me to do something real quick, this kit gets the job done. So, you know, but what do you keep in yours? Comment down below, man, and make sure you like this video. If you're getting good content from this, I would appreciate that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the battalion. For everybody that has come back, I appreciate you coming back. If it's your first time here, welcome. Everyone else, we'll speak soon.